Hello, collective. It's Felena, Aspire to the Self, another timeless collective tarot reading. Please keep in mind that this is a general message, therefore the messages will not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't try to make the story fit if it doesn't resonate, okay? It just means I'm not picking up on your energy, which is perfectly okay. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back, soul family. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get notified of all uploaded content. A Spiral to the Self channel offers weekly astrological energy forecasts, intuitively led collective tarot readings, collective tarot readings for certain planetary aspects, so covering a certain length of time in the future, as well as daily motivational shorts of messages from your higher self. I am also the author, V. Ulrich, of both fairy tales on the table here. The Princess and Her Inner Voice, which is a fairy tale written for children about their intuition, following their intuition, what it is, and how it speaks to them, and how it can be used to overcome all obstacles, help them heal from all traumas, as well as get them to their happy ending in whichever way that looks to them, okay? It's a very self-love and self-worth based fairy tale. The Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen is a fairy tale written for adults about overcoming and healing from spiritual warfare and narcissistic abuse, okay, with family, lovers, friends, as well as how to keep that inner flame lit when you face adversity or go through the dark night of the soul, and how you are never alone despite what you may think, and that you have an army of spiritual beings, your ancestors, the All High, the archangels that are out here that assist you in trying to get you to fulfill your soul's purpose in whichever way that looks for you, okay? And to bring justice in the world, karmic justice. Both these fairy tales are written in the Bard format, so think Dr. Seuss meets Grimm's fairy tales. They are written and illustrated in such a way to heal and appeal to your inner child as you read them. Both these fairy tales can be found on online retailers such as Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart, just to name a few. The links will be in the description box for you. As well as The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its second edition print, which means that the first edition that is autographed, as well as my services and products, can be found on my website, which is www.aspiraltotheself.com. All that information will be in the description box for you for your convenience, as well as what my website offers, products, services, as well as all of my social media pages, okay? So that way you don't get scammed by anyone creating fake pages of me, okay, or pretending to be me. All the information will be in the description box for you. Okay, so use your discernment. Something that I'd like to point out is that I am not a tarot reader. I am a seer. Therefore, the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads that I receive. Legal disclaimer here that please note that Aspire to the Self channel and business and the videos are for entertainment purposes only. That myself, the channel, and the business are not responsible for what a viewer decides to do with the messages that they receive in these videos. That we are all adults here and we take full accountability for ourselves. In the areas of legal, law, finance, health, mental health, please know that I am not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be. If I mention them at all, it's just what my intuition is picking up on at the time. And if it resonates with you, make sure you are seeking guidance from those professionals. Okay, so before we get into the intuitive download, I'm going to start with a prayer. I'm going to call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess Morgan, the Trinity Three, Lu, the Archangels, my ancestors, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow this reading what I call upon, which high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational entities, beings, or energies try to come through, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full permission to intervene and to intercede on my behalf in whichever way you deem fit. If any tries to abuse technology and try to create a portal, astral project, remote viewers, and a monitoring spirit to this set and the past, the present, and the future, may they be blocked, binded, and blinded, and immediately return back to sender, okay, or trapped here forever. Please provide me with clear and concise messages of what you wish the collective to know. Please protect me, this video, the channel, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All High. The sender's mask will be ripped off. They'll be unable to hide. All their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. Okay, collective. So this is going to be a trigger warning, okay, but it's also going to be a message of warning, just to be cautious of your surroundings at this time. And this is going to be for people who know that they have been stalked by exes, family, lovers, friends, okay, that you have left behind. If you are not intuitively aware of a situation like this and this reading is not for you, which is perfectly okay, this reading is going to be for people who know that they've been watched, okay? So what I'm getting, collective, is that you should not be going anywhere alone at this time, okay? Be mindful of your surroundings and pay attention to your intuition, because there are people from your past that are wanting to stage a quote-unquote run-in with you. You know, that means like they've been watching you, where you go, when you go, your routine, who you're with, who you're not with, when they can be alone with you, but also so they can make it look like a fated event, like, oh, we were just meant to cross paths together, okay? But they're initially trying to stage the run-in, so they want it to look like it's a fated event, that they're meant to be on your path, okay? That means that like they're meant to be back in your life. That you're not supposed to be closing cycles with them. This is all facade. This is all a lie. Okay, but no, it's because they've been heavily stalking you. I'm getting for this portion, it's exes. They've been heavily stalking you. Okay, and they're trying to get a run-in with you because they want to talk to you. They want to be in your presence because you've blocked them in every sort of way. You've blocked them energetically. You've blocked them from, telephonic communications. You've blocked them off your social media pages. They don't have access to you, and so that's why they went to these lengths, okay? They won't leave well enough alone, but they figure if they do it this way that, they'll have success in talking to you, okay? Because they want to reminisce with you. They want to, talk about the past and how you guys felt, and, maybe that they want to be with you, and that, they realize the grass looked greener because it was fake, that if they chose someone over you, or if they weren't really that invested in the relationship, they've grown up. Know that this is all a lie. They haven't, okay? But also these people are in a state of desperation, okay? So this is not a time to go anywhere alone, to big functions or party, because there's exes that are literally feeding for you. They know that you will not take them back, and they know you're very protected, okay? How they know that you're very protected is because they've tried numerous times to do things in the 3D and 5D and it hasn't worked out, or they've experienced some kind of backfire or karmic repercussions for doing so, okay? And they're very scared of their karma, and they know they are in danger and won't ever be safe in their life again, okay? They know that karma, your ancestors, your spiritual teams, whooping that ass, and they're coming, and they're going to, make these people aware of what they did. They're going to hold them fully accountable, okay, for what they did. And your ancestors, the All High, don't play about you. And these people know that their life is never going to be better again, that they are essentially trying to outrun their karma, which is impossible, right? Okay. Now, you know this, okay? That, like, if you don't intuitively know this, and this isn't your reading, but you intuitively know this. And you know what these people have done too. Like, it's not a secret. You don't need them to come tell you what they've done. You know already. Like, there's no, well, let me just expose a little bit of what I did, but with everyone else I worked with, what they did, throw them under the bus and keep my involvement a secret. You already know what they did, okay? And they know that you know what they did. So it's like they know that they can't even come to you to lie to you, okay? So these people aren't thinking very rationally. They're all in their head. They're, like I said, they're very in that fight or flight. They're in that fear-based mentality, which is why they're their mindset is going to go to the length that they're going. So just know that, okay? They know you won't believe any of their lies, so they're thinking they can snatch you up to try to get your attention. Like, these people are not above kidnapping you. These people are not above raping you. These people are not above drugging you. So trigger warning there, okay? But know that these people are not above any of that to get back in your good graces, mainly your energy, okay? They know that you are high ranking and that you have spiritual gifts that they don't have, okay? So that's how they know. They know that you're very intuitive, that you can see what they're doing way before they do it, okay? So they're trying to set traps for you. They end up falling in the traps that they set for you. They know that you can see well ahead of time, so they just think if they can get close enough to you to snatch you, you know, that they could, you know, talk to you. But mainly it's to be in your energy. They want to be in your energy because they think that it will shield them from their karma, from the misfortune, because they know that God and the All High will not attack them as severely. You know, like, when I'm talking attack them, I mean, like, God's not going to burn down the building they're in with them and everyone they worked with inside of it if you're there, right? So that was why it was important for you to cut them off to begin with. But they're coming to this realization. Like I said, they're scared. These are fear-based thoughts, okay? And they want to be on the good side of your gifts. They want your gifts to give them heads up about what's going to happen, okay? This is like almost like a cliche tale. You know, you've seen this like on the Scorpion King and movies like that, where people try to go and abduct the seer because they want their gifts, because they understand that you completely outrank them spiritually. So any witchcraft or whatever that they've been trying to do to you, it's not going to take. And if anything, it instantly backfires on them because you outrank them. But they also know that you're highly favored. So it's like now they're just trying to get you alone so they can get you, right? Like, not even harm you, because it's like if they come to the realization that if they harm you, they would have even worse karma, right? Like, their life would be beyond misery, okay? Death would be too kind for them, okay? They know that if they unalive you in some kind of way, that, you know, it just seals the fate for them and their families. Now, they've already generated generational curse debt, okay? They've already cursed their families by coming for you. And they know this, and they're thinking that if they can get on the right side of your gifts, that you will tell them how to undo it. But that means you have to be alive, and that means you have to favor them in some kind of way, that you have to have feelings. So they want to get you alone. But then I also picked up, okay, that there's a family member that, you know, has also been watching you, and they want to put obstacles on your path, okay? They've been trying to run into you, but you've been able to dodge them, okay? But they've been trying to magically put obstacles in your path, so that way, as well as to mess with your mind, to think that you wouldn't be able to go forward on your path without them. So they're trying to put all these obstacles in your path so that way you think about them, or you think how hard it is, and you try to go back the way that you came. So I'm getting that as if you've been trying to, you know, modify your schedule or your routine to make it to where you're unpredictable. This person and your family knows this, and they're trying to create obstacles so that way you end back on your original routine, so that way they can run into you, okay? And I got the angel number 446. The angels are working behind the scenes, and certain factors need to fall into place before your desired outcome can be reached. If you're going through a trying or difficult situation at the moment, your angels want you to know that all will work out for your highest good. Take your steps with caution and consideration and expect good outcomes in your life, okay? I heard the song Let's Be Lonely Together by Avicii, as well as the song I Want Something Just Like This by Coldplay, okay? Followed by the angel number 826. Trust yourself to overcome any obstacles and grow and learn from the experience. Remove barriers and obstacles and seek new levels of awareness and self-expression. Do something positive about a present situation or state of affairs. Look at things from a higher perspective and trust that viable solutions and pathways will be found. Face the truth of the issue, whatever it may be, so that it can finally be faced and dealt with. Okay, so the angels are saying to trust yourself so you can remove any barriers and obstacles. These are to teach you how to use your gifts by isolating you, by keeping you alone. Know that you are always protected and always safe. Any obstacles that you perceive that you have, it's essentially to isolate you so you can further develop those gifts and use them in a creative way, okay, in order to birth any creations that you are destined to create, okay? Know that you are heavily, heavily protected, okay? that nobody plays about you. Like, so that's why these people are so invested in you. They know that nobody plays about, I got a little ahead of myself, collective. Sorry about that. So the Coldplay song, I've played the Let's Be Lonely Together song before. I've channeled that before. The lyrics are on my community page where my posts are, as well as I have a playlist for all the songs that I channel. The Let's Be Lonely Together is essentially a song about like, I may hate myself tomorrow, but I'm on my way tonight. You know, you know, do you think about me when the lights are gone? You know, the way we used to love, the way we used to be. But then, like I said, let's be lonely together. So that's like a one-night stand. They want another one-night stand with you. They want another intimate encounter with you, but they know that you will never take them back. So they're, like I said, they're wanting to literally kidnap you. So the Coldplay, I want something just like this. Lyrics. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gift, Superman's control, and Batman with his fist. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where do you want to go? How much you want to risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts. Some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just somebody I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Okay, that just goes on. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse. So this may have something to do with the full moon energy or the eclipse that just passed. Okay, these readings are timeless, but we do have a full moon that's coming up. Okay, as well as the eclipse. The eclipse is was April 8th. Okay, and Superhuman unrolls a suit before he lifts, but I'm not the kind of person that it fits. Okay, so it just continues on. Okay, so maybe they've come to this realization, you know, that it's an end of a cycle on the total solar eclipse, because eclipses are about fated endings. Okay, they know that you will never come back to them. Like, they know this. They're not that delusional to where they would think that, you know, that you can be easily persuaded by some kind of lie, because like I said, they know you have gifts and that they don't. They know that you heavily outrank them and that you could see what they're going to do. So it's like, any traps they've tried to set for you, you've been able to circumvent, and then they themselves have fallen into the trap. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about the exes that are stalking them, trying to create a run-in? The Coldplay song, I want something just like this. What do you know, collective? First word that comes out is manipulation. That you're going to have to embrace your inner warrior here, because you're on your healing journey. There's a haunting going on. I think they are being haunted. Third house, consciousness, expression, heart chakra. So what I'm getting from here, guys, is that you're going to need to embrace your inner warrior here. Okay? That these exes, like I said, these family members are trying to manipulate your heart chakra, you know, like trying to manipulate, you know, your love for them or the love you used to have for them. They want you to remember. They want you to feel what you used to feel for them. Okay. That they're trying to impact your third house, your consciousness, your expression. Okay. So trying to manipulate your mind, trying to manipulate how you express yourself, as well as your heart chakra here, because they are haunted by the fact that you were on your healing journey. Again, they know that you are too healed for their nonsense. They know that you have too much self-love and self-worth, that you would never take them back. But they're also being haunted. This is haunted by your ancestors. This is haunted by, you know, the all high. But again, remember, they're also having karma come after them as well. Okay, Spirit, tell us about the exes stalking the collective and trying to stage a run-in. Tell us about the exes stalking the collective and trying to stage a run-in. because I see that you're shining, okay? You're fully in your power, you're fully abundant, you have all your energy, you're shining. Like I said, when it says your heart chakra here, your heart chakra is healed, and that is the light that's emitting from you. You are fully in your power, you're fully in your purpose, okay? That you are fully successful, and you are embraced by the divine. Tell us more about these exes trying to stage a run-in. That they're currently having to endure the smoke from the fire that they started, okay? And they want to give you some kind of, they want to make you have two choices here. But like I said, they weren't above like snatching you in public. They weren't above like, you know, kidnapping you, because they're looking at you very, very predatorily. Clarify the Son of Life. Clarify the Son of Life. Okay, that they're all in your head, that you are shining, that you are healed, that none of their lies will work on you anymore, okay? That you also know everything that they did to put obstacles in your path, okay? They're in this Nine of Swords energy. They're helpless. They're having nightmares. Again, that would be your ancestors. That would be the Ahai giving them nightmares, putting on repeat what they've done to you and what's going to happen to their future, okay? They're feeling very overwhelmed. Like I said, they're in that fear-based mentality. That's why they're making these fear-based decisions, okay? They know that you are shining, that you're happy, but most importantly, that everybody in the public can see it as well, and that really cripples their ego. Okay, so maybe people aren't believing them anymore. So it's not even just you don't believe them, but nobody else does either. Okay, so it's like their whole reputation and everything has been ruined by their lies. Okay, because just you being yourself. Clarify endurance. They are having to endure the fire that they started, okay? Their crown chakra is fully activated, and they have the awareness and intelligence that they acted very rashly, okay, with how they were thinking. A Knight of Wands is someone who acts before they think, okay? They're very passionate. They do things very quickly, okay? They're very energetic. And they just rush into things. However, a Knight of Wands could also be like a promiscuous player. Like they have full understanding of why they are where they are, okay? It's like they created this fire because they wanted to sleep with you, the let's be lonely together again, okay? They created this fire that they're now having to endure, like I said, all the karmic repercussions because they wanted to sleep with you, and they're fully aware of this. Clarify fulfillment, okay. So again, they want to come across your path here because they want you to make a choice, or they are also making a choice that they know that if they have, like maybe in the past they were, you know, stuck on trying to unalive you or something like that, but they realized that wasn't the best way to go. So they're looking at you like, maybe I should make the choice to go be with the collective and be with the collective in whichever way that I need to be with the collective, including doing criminal things like trying to, snatch you or kidnap you or things like that. Because they see that you're very abundant, you're elegant, okay, you're self-sufficient, you're independent, okay. They see that no matter what they've done to drive your money or ruin your reputation or anything, you're still happy, you're still successful, and they're trying to make this decision here on what to do. Clarify Page of Stones links. They're looking at you very, very predatorily. Again, like I said, they know that this is an end of a cycle, and they just can't accept it. Okay, they just won't accept it. They know that you're birthing new opportunities. Okay, and that's why they're looking at you very predatorily. But also, I'm picking up that maybe they have tried to unalive you and you didn't die, okay? And now they're like, okay, I understand that you have abilities that I don't have. What are you? Who are you? I'm getting backfire from all the witchcraft that I've done. I'm getting, like severe karma. Literally I'm God's enemy at this point for what I've tried to do to you. Who are you? What are you? Like, that's why they're looking at you so predatorily. They're like, well, maybe I could just, go get the collective. Tell us about their plan to snatch the collective. Tell us about the plan to kidnap the collective. Tell us about their plan to kidnap the collective. Like by meeting them in public places. Tell us about them trying to meet the public in public places. Okay. There we go. They're trying to find the direction, okay, to start some kind of fire. Because you see the smoke is here. They're trying to find the direction towards you, okay? And then we have the Akashic Records, the spiral to the self, okay? They're trying to find some direction to your Akashic Records so they can figure out what you've done in the past, what you've done, you know, in all of your past lives, okay? And what makes you so strong, who are you? Because they've been doing everything in their power. Oh, wow. Okay, so they want to get some kind of catastrophe in your life, okay? And this is what they've been doing. This was the plan, okay? They want you to be in this catastrophic energy. They want you to experience tower after tower. They want you to not be able to get out of what they send you, okay? They're trying to send you some kind of catastrophe with their mirror moon magic here, trying to either unalive you, trying to get a financial opportunity, trying to, you know, cloak themselves in some kind of glamour, okay, to make you feel for them, make you love them, because they want to make you struggle, okay? And like I said, they've been doing things every moon cycle here to try to get luck at aiming at you, to try to get luck at, you know, getting the direction of how they could bind you to them. And they've been very, very dedicated at this. Okay, so this is what they've been doing and it's not worked. Okay, so that's why they want to get in your Akashic Records. And they've been trying, and that's part of the reason why they're being haunted. They've been trying to get in your Akashic Records. They want to know who you are, what you are. Why are you able to circumvent all of this magic that they sent you? How are you able to still be standing despite all the obstacles they've tried to place in your path, so that way you would go back to them, okay, with everything they've been doing in the water, in the moon cycles. But I'm also getting that you've cleansed this all out, so maybe you've been taking very good of your spiritual hygiene, but they really want to get some kind of direction. They really want to, they've been trying to bind you to them, okay? They want you to be with them, you know, like a spiritual spouse, want to marry you in the 3D as well, because they feel like if they marry you, that it will shield them from their karma, okay? And they've been very, very dedicated doing it this. Like, I mean, you got 9 of arrows here. They've been at least trying 9 times. Okay. They've been really, really trying to do this. What is their obstacle? What are these people's obstacle? That they're trying to find the direction and the confidence, okay, to move forward with their plan. Okay. They don't have, I guess they're looking for a sign. What kind of sign are they looking for? They're looking for a sign that, you know, that you've been able to control your self-esteem and your self-confidence, okay? Maybe they're looking, because I have been picking up in the collective that people have been doing a lot of magic on people's solar plexus chakra, trying to bend their personal power. They're trying to, you know, see if they've been able to control or bring to balance in their balance, okay, that your personal will has been affected, okay? It's never going to happen, because the next card we have is your intuition always picks up on it. So it's like they're waiting for there to be some kind of sign that your personal will, your boundaries have been lowered so they can come in. But it's like you always pick up what they're going to do. Tell us about the haunting. That there's spirits in their home, okay? There's spirits in their home that are literally fighting them, okay? So they're being challenged. So whatever they try to conjure up, it's stuck to their home. It's fighting them. It's not giving them any sleep. It says it's giving them nightmares. They're at their breaking point. These people haven't slept an ounce. These people haven't slept a wink. They're, you know, there's things moving in their house. There's unexplainable, supernatural phenomenon going on, okay? They're beyond terrified, okay, that there's something inside their home, okay, that they know that there's possessions, they know that there's spirits, they know, you see the man and the woman here, they know that your ancestors are in there whooping their ass. Like maybe they're waking up with bruises and claw marks and scratches on them, you know, all their stuff. They wake up to a mess, okay, they're hearing voices, they're, you know, stuff's breaking in their house. So with this, it says manipulation to your consciousness and expression in your heart chakra. Okay, so that makes sense of what they were trying to do with their magic here. And with your solar plexus, they're trying to get into your Akashic records because, again, they don't know who you are, what you are, right? They don't know how you're able to bypass all this, but they've been definitely trying to do some mirror magic here because they're trying to take away your personal will, your boundaries, your self-esteem, and your self-confidence, because they want their glamour, their alluring spells, you know, like this is like trying to cloak themselves in some kind of energy or to manipulate your energy so that way you feel a type of way, because it says your heart chakra here again, but that's because they're very, very dedicated and getting, you know, and binding themselves to you, okay? And they're just trying to find, you know, the direction. They're waiting to see if their witchcraft has worked, but it hasn't because your intuition has always picked up on it. But just know that they're being haunted in their home because you've healed all of this. So when your intuition picks up on it, but also you've healed. Describe the collective's inner warrior. What does the collective need to know about their inner warrior here during the situation? That you've been healing the heart, okay, the power of self-love. You love yourself, okay? And that's what you've been doing, and you've been on this healing journey here. And that you've been making that your decisive focus, your sacred action, okay? As well as you got the moon phase here, the full moon. Again, full moons seems to be very, very important in this reading. But know that you're also very protected. So your ancestors are communicating with you. Your spiritual team's communicating with you where you need to put your focus on, okay, and action, you know, with your healing journey. So it's like you get a heads up. You get, it's like your ancestors are giving you a task on what to heal and when to heal it. Okay, so that way you can get to your abundance, okay, your fortune, your wealth, your plenty. So it's like your ancestors are keeping you on a timeline. It's like, imagine if you were being homeschooled or if you're going to school and you have a syllabus of what you need to learn. You get a syllabus from your ancestors of what you need to heal in your body and with your inner child. You know, any memories that you need to, you know, deal with, things that relate to your heart chakra here. It's like they give you a syllabus of what memory, what wound that you need to heal in order for you to get this abundance. And you're right on schedule because it says at the very end of this deck that you're touching earth, you're planting something new. It's so you can plant something new because that was part of the download. Spirit, tell us about them being in isolation to plant something new. You're again, so you got full moon here, that you are, you know, you are in isolation at this point to fine tune your gifts, to listen to yourself, but also to heal yourself, to, you know, remove any obstacles, to remove any distractions from your life, okay, that would prevent you from healing, okay? So with the third house consciousness expression, it's like you're being put in isolation so that you are fully in tune with your body, your energy, you know, what belongs to you and what doesn't, because there's a lot of projection here, okay? And how your body, how your mind, how your intuition, you know, expresses itself. So you're in isolation due to that, okay? So one, that you can get this abundance and plenty, but also so that you can remove any obstacles in your path, and you have the horse here. Horse is assistance. They lead you to higher ground, okay? So you're removing obstacles. You see the fire in the back there, that you are, you know, moving on and up from this fire here by, you know, being in isolation and fine-tuning your gifts, fine-tuning your crafts. Okay. I want to know about these people's fate. Spirit, tell about these exes' fates. Tell us about these exes' fates that they're trying to outrun. What are these individuals trying to outrun? What are these individuals trying to outrun? Ooh. They're trying to outrun a practitioner they hired. These people pay, I'm laughing collective because it's funny as fuck. These people paid thousands of dollars to do witchcraft on you, and they lied to a shaman here. They lied to the practitioner. Now the practitioner's doing witchcraft on them, or they didn't pay the practitioner. So now they're trying to outrun from them because Keep in mind, collective, you may be high vibration. You're very highly spiritually ranked, okay? Well, one, they didn't tell the shaman this. They didn't tell this practitioner that you were very spiritually ranked, okay? And if the shaman didn't do their due diligence and find that out themselves, then they're experiencing karma too. But say if they did do their diligence, because remember, they've hired more than one to do all of this, okay? That goes that they're being haunted inside their home, right? They're being haunted inside their home. That whatever they told this shaman, it was a complete lie. Like whatever they told this practitioner, or they just failed to pay their practitioner, but they are in the vibration that is alignment with whatever curses they're trying to conjure up. Because you got to think, these people are low vibration collective, so they are fully in alignment with what they're trying to send out, which means it will stick. These people aren't healed. These people aren't, and they went to this shaman, and this shaman is now protecting you. Okay? This shaman here understands that these people have lied. They understand that these people were, just trying to do something weird. Because a lot of practitioners, they get a bad rap, but there's some good ones out there that will do their due diligence. They really just like to play people's karma, which, karma doesn't need anybody to, act for it. But they like to do their due diligence. Like if you truly deserve, like say that curse or that hex, they like to be that person to bring you to justice, so to speak, right? But this shaman here looked into you and knows that these people are just weird as fuck. These exes, these family members, these friends or whatever, they're weird as fuck in what they want to do. Like, think of it this way, the collective. This is spiritual rape. This is spiritual, this is beyond harassment. This is beyond bullying, and then this is spiritual rape. They've been trying to bind you to somebody you don't want to be with. They're trying to bend your will, alter your will, trying to do things to your mind to make you to sleep with them. Okay, they're trying to, there's no difference between what they've been asking for and like going up to a girl or guy at a party and putting a pill in their drink. Okay, like there's no difference. They're just doing it with witchcraft. So this is spiritual rape, okay? This shaman is beyond disgusted at this because they looked into it and they're like, collective isn't anywhere close to being like what these people have painted the picture of them being, okay? They're not even remotely like this, okay? Like this person's kind, this person's highly ranked, this person is favored by the divine, this person has a very important destiny and soul purpose in this world, okay? And they're protecting you. They're acting as a guardian, okay, from people who, and now this practitioner here is going to hit these people in every place that makes them insecure so they don't receive their own wheel of fortune, okay? So it's like they're going to make these people have so many self-sabotaging behaviors. They're going to give them that fear, that victim mentality that they wanted for you, okay? And then you got the rope here. They're going to bind them to it. So it's like these people were trying to bind you, like some spiritual rape here, trying to bind you, very, very dedicated to doing so, okay? To forcefully get you to marry them and things like that, try to mess with your mind, mess with your will. The shaman here is protecting you. I was going after these people. So they're trying to outrun the work of this practitioner. Clarify the shaman. What does the shaman know about the collective? What does the shaman know about the collective? Tell us what the shaman knows about the collective. Tell us what the shaman knows about the collective. Let's wait a minute. Tell us what the shaman knows about the collective. Tell us about what the shaman knows about the collective. Okay, so these came on the side. So I'm going to read both, okay? So the shaman knows that these people are trying to bring violence to you, okay? They want to get in your energy so they can be violent to you. This could be like raping you, okay? This could be, we've got spiritual rape here. That doesn't mean they wouldn't actually do it in the 3D. We do have in the download that they want to, snatch you. Okay, and they want to snatch you because if we take this in the upright, both of these, they think that they can be deceitful and lie and do something criminal, to get their wishes to come true, to get some kind of abundance. Okay, they think that they should, they have to sleep with you, or, with witchcraft, if they slept with you, they could either pass on the entity that's attached to them, or it could, bring fully in in fruition some kind of love spell, okay? But also it would, you know, if this is a complete close of a cycle, you know, at that total solar eclipse that was in that song, that it would reestablish that cycle, okay? But these people aren't above, like I said, doing something to you. Like they don't even care if you're a willing participant in this intercourse, okay? They don't care if you're willing or not. They don't mind, like I said, spiritually raping you. They don't mind altering your will, altering your mind so you will sleep with them, okay? Like they just want a one night stand with you. Let's be lonely together, right? Like they don't care that if you're willing or not. They know that you would never be willing, okay? That was very paramount in the dream as well. Like they know that you will never be willing. So it's like, okay, well, I'm being haunted by my karma. Like I said, they're in that fear-based mentality here, okay? Like they're being haunted. They are trying to outrun their own karma, the judgment from the divine, but also this practitioner. And this practitioner knows what these people's plans are, okay? This practitioner here is protecting you because they know what these people want to do to you. Okay, but then if we take it this way, that practitioner here is going to shatter their dreams, okay? They're going to make them, for them trying to overindulge, they're going to give them failure, and they're going to make them have to confess and make the truth revealed. So what I'm picking up on, again, this was what their plan was because it fell on its side. This is what their plan was. They wanted to snatch you. They wanted to grape you. They wanted, you know, to force you so that way they could, you know, get some kind of abundance out of it because they need to seal the deal with sex for some reason, which the only reason you would need to seal the deal with sex would be to solidify a love spell, to pass on an entity, or to open a cycle again so that way they can be shielded with your energy. But this practitioner here is going to shatter any dreams that they have, and they're going to provide them with so many insecurities, make them all in their head, that they're going to confess to you, okay? I did pick that up as well as like in the downloads, like you were telling them, I know exactly what you did. You will not experience another safe moment in your life. Clarify insecurity and the wheel. That they're going to get a passionate breakthrough here, okay? They're going to get progress. This practitioner is going to get progress with making these people very, very insecure so that way they don't get their own wheel of fortune. Tell us more about this haunting in their home. Tell us more about this haunting in their home and them being challenged. Tell us more about this haunting in their home and them being challenged. So they are being watched very heavily in their home. So again, they're spying, gossiping, and watching. They're hearing voices. They're hearing other voices talk about them. They're hearing other voices jeer them, mimic them, like make fun of them. And they're hearing, and they're also hearing voices about the Queen of Wands, which is showing up as you, someone who's very confident, very attractive, very boss-like, very powerful, okay, and that you're in your new beginning. So it's like they're jeering this person on, like, yeah, so-and-so and the collective is in their new beginning. You will experience failure. You are left behind, things like that. Like really getting into this person's head. Like these people are hearing things. Like they're hearing things. They're being watched. Like I said, they're being messed with. Like maybe... like I'm seeing like somebody's just walking down the hallway in their house and all of a sudden they get hit in the back of the head, like a good old smack in the back of the head and they don't know where it came from and it just makes them scared, or they just trip out of nowhere. Bottom of the deck we got tower. They're experiencing a tower, okay, for trying to move forward on an empress, someone who's a divine feminine. There's a King of Wands here, okay, that's trying to get some kind of cup of love with this empress, okay, but she stayed her boundaries. She said no. And he's going to try to come and seize the moment to try to get access to her heart. Okay, because he sees that she's with the King of Pentacles, so someone who's a very wealthy provider, and they think they can get some kind of financial opportunity by giving you some kind of betrayal, deep wounds, okay, by trying to give you some kind of painful ending by working with others, who's trying to get some kind of hope and rebirth, that they can speak to you and that you will get some kind of union with them. There's a father figure here, the Emperor, who's after your sacral chakra, and that's why they're facing divine judgment for trying to bind you, restrict you, limit you. And they anticipate that this is an end of a cycle for trying to affect your choices and love. Okay, and then you have a Queen of Pentacles, who could be a mother, is a wife, okay, a parent, someone who's home, has gotten the idea, okay, they've gotten the messages that you're in hermit mode, and that in many, many ways you know how to defend yourself. You stood your ground, okay, because you're highly intuitive, okay, highly intuitive. So that goes into the next part of the download, where there was a family member that was trying to divert your path so that way you would, not take a different approach, not take a different pathway, to circumvent them, okay? Trying to direct you back where they would be so they could run into you. But they see that it's a close of a cycle, that you are very, very highly intuitive. You're showing up as the high priestess here, that you see them as a close of a cycle. And like I said, these people are under heavy, heavy divine judgment here. I do want to get into, tell us about the I want something just like this. Tell us about the I want something just like this. What do they know about the collective? Tell us about I want something just like this. What do they know about the collective? They know that Goddess is on your side. Okay, that's going to give you to idyllic times, to paradise, that you're getting the wisdom here, and that your path is illuminated, okay, and that you have the courage, as well as you are protected, you and your family, to pursue this path here. Tell us more about healing the heart. Tell us more about healing the heart. To be aware that these, like I said, these people have hidden motivations. They're trying to bind you, trying to put you in some kind of family, like forced family thing. So listen to animals, okay? There's animals all around you that are trying to give you messages, like deer mean that you're being led to higher ground. They're a symbol of the fae, the she, okay? Hawks are signs, messages, and omens. Foxes are cunning. Someone's trying to be sneaky, okay? Owls are messages from the other world, okay? Pay attention to that. Tell us more about the collective healing journey. So you're healing from any kind of emotional influence, so that gossip, that slander, that the defrauding, okay, the defaming, okay. 333 is divine intervention, as well as connection of mind, body, and soul. Okay, you're getting rid of this emotional influence, as well as if people are trying to project it onto you. You're knowing what's your energy and what is not your energy. That is what you've been healing. Because like I said, I've been getting a lot of projection energy in this reading, that they're trying to project their fear onto you, but that's not you. Spirit, give us the tea about these individuals. That they're acting very impulsively. And they're blinded. They're stuck in denial. That they're karmically tied. Okay, all the people that's in their life, they're all karmics, which means that they are meant to, make them hurt because you blocked them. They're very, very frustrated. They also know that you're a reincarnated goddess. And they were trying to set you up, okay, because they know that you're telepathic. So again, this is the third house consciousness expression. They were trying to send messages to your mind to make you think it was you, but in actuality, it was them, okay? Like I said, they're definitely trying to mess with your mind to make you think that your intuition's telling you to do something that isn't. It's hot tea, shocking news, okay? That your family is your ops. Okay, but you also know this. It's shocking news to them that you know that your family's your ops, because they worked very, very hard to keep that cloak, to keep that hidden from you. Okay, but know that Goddess is around, which they know, and that jail time is here for them for trying to make you a human sacrifice. Cleanse yourself with water. Okay, take a ritual bath. Drink your water. So water is very, very important. You're welcoming a new addition to the family, so get prepared. And that could be anything, you know, not just a child, it could be an animal. So rest and practice self-care, because these people are caught up in all their lies. The authorities know. So they're caught up in all their lies with the authorities, so they made false reports on you to the cops. They're upset that your character is so solid, no one has a negative experience with you, okay? And that you put them on blast. So you're, you know, like I said, your family here has been put on blast. Like, you spoke your truth about it. And whatever they were saying didn't match up, as well as their lies got them all cut up. And they're going to go to jail here because the authorities know about them trying to make you a human sacrifice, trying to, you know, if this was an occult thing, which I'm pretty sure it is, they know about all these members. But also, again, like, see, there's receipts about these people and their plan, because they're leaking. they're leaking. They're lurking, discreet, and observant, but they may also be leaking. They could be leaking information, you know, leaking their secrets, because these people aren't in their right state of mind, obviously, but they're watching you. So again, be careful where you go, because these people are watching you. You severed to pieces the satanic cult, again, that was trying to make you their human sacrifice, because they now have generational curse debt. That means their entire families have been cursed for what they did to you or tried to do to you. My cards are being wonky. Hold on. Give us a tea about these exes. We got the family. Let's get the tea about the exes. That they view you as irreplaceable. The one, like I said, they know that you're very highly ranked. They know that you have a lot of gifts. And they want to put you in some kind of painful romance. So they also, in their delusional mind, think that they love you. They don't. Nobody who loves you would abuse you or, you know, want to grape you. They tried to get in your energy and got trapped. So these exes did. They researched your roots. So they looked all into where you live and where you go and all that. Like I said, they want to create a stage and run-in with you. So work on your healing. They wanted you to be in a third-party situation, so they didn't even want to, you know, be fully committed to you. And they want a union to come together by any means, because they owe money. Their phones, their electronics are tapped by the authorities. They made up lies to get your kids taken away, so made false reports to CPS. A karmic father is involved, so this means your family and your exes are collaborating together. So you got a karmic father here that the Morgan is haunting the shit out of, and gave this karmic father a karmic brought about illness, which means they cannot cure this, for trying to scam you. They're being watched, again, like they're being heavily, heavily watched by the authorities. They've tried to do Reiki on you, so distance Reiki to, you know, manipulate your chakras. They got the omen, the signs and the messages that they are in trouble and they will never be safe again. So they decided that it's time to move and take action. Like I said, they want to force you to be in that relationship in any means possible, because they feel empty inside. Yikes. So be careful, collective. You're being isolated for a reason. Stay isolated. What does the collective's higher self want them to know? False assumption. This is simply a miscentering. Let go of the need to be right. Okay. Soul purpose. Something exciting is on the horizon for you if you follow your passion, because you're fully in your soul purpose. The golden stars, 333, connection to mind, body, and soul, as well as divine intervention. The stars are lining up for the perfect opportunity now. 444 is the angel number 4. The angels are surrounding and protecting you. In your darkest hour, you will find the light that will shine your way through and lead the way. What does Goddess want the collective to know? What does Goddess want the collective to know? After the rain, mercy, it's over, okay? Have hope. Cleanse yourself with water. That you are getting a new story, okay? It's all coming together. Ground yourself, okay? Integrate yourself. Because you're being soul-led, you're a mystic, you're living courageously. What blessing should the collective be aware of to show gratitude for? That's a lot. We know we are very blessed. What blessing should the collective be aware of to show gratitude for? Okay. A blessing on a resolution, okay? That you're going to get support here, like I said, from the divine. That you are growing older, okay? That you are, no one's going to take your life before you are meant to not be here. And that you are going to have a blessing to bring prosperity, okay? Full moon, again, full moon. They're trying to do something with full moon, so be mindful when that is. Sing, okay, singing heightens the vibration. The goddess Rhiannon, the goddess of the moon in the other world. Rhiannon's also a horse goddess. Remember, horses bring assistance, so goddess is bringing you assistance in this. So just pay attention to your intuition. Okay, you can overcome all obstacles, and these people are going to fall into the trap they're trying to set for you. I'm getting, because they're so tapped, meaning like they're being so heavily watched by the authorities, if they did try to come and kidnap you, that they would get stopped, okay, or that they would know where you were. Don't let it get that far. Just listen to your intuition. Know, that these people are all caught up. They're trying to outrun, their karma here. So just be mindful of that. Like I said, they're scared, and desperate people do desperate things. So use your intuition. If it tells you not to go someplace, don't go someplace. Bring somebody with you. Be armed, I'm not saying definitely don't live in a state of fear. Live in a state of peace. But you can also be prepared. Being prepared is how you don't live in fear. Okay? So know that. Know that. So just be prepared, collective. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope I was able